What's up guys, this is our Yeah or Nah segment for the EPL Kits for 2017-2018. So basically how it works is the kits that we like we'll give a yeah to, and the ones that we don't we'll give a nah to. So we'll kick it off with Arsenal, who in my opinion have the best kit this season. I just think it's a magnificent jersey. It's a darker red known as chili pepper. It's the red on the left side of the crest, which is darker than the right side. I think Puma's done a magnificent job this year. The collar, button-up collar, the dots on the shoulders, brilliant. If I was an Arsenal supporter, I'll be buying this kit. That's how much I love it. Now to Bournemouth. It's their first kit with Umbro. It's a clean and classy design. Only letdown is the massive sponsorship on the front. Considering that, I still give it a yeah. Brighton. They've returned to the Premier League this season, and it's pretty disappointing kit. The blue on the sleeves don't match the stripes at the front. The yellow collar looks awkward. I think it's a terrible kit. I'm saying it's a nah. Now to Burnley. It's the same template as the Arsenal jersey, as they both are with Puma. It's an elegant design, let down by the claret on the bottom of the sleeves. I'm not a fan of the claret spots. It's the same spots as Arsenal, but it just stands out too much as the claret colour. Overall, but I still like the kit, and I'm giving it a yeah. Now, we're going to one of the big clubs here. These are the title winners of last season, Chelsea. Well, they had a fallout with Adidas, and now they're with Nike. And this is a very disappointing first-up design by the Nike team. It's plain. It's just all blue. It looks like a t-shirt. It's not something that I fancy. The away kit's a bit better, and we'll talk about the away kit later on. I'm going to say a nah, and I'm very disappointed with Nike this season. I think the majority of their kits around the world are disappointing for 2017-2018. Crystal Palace, the Selhurst Barcelona. They returned to a striped blue and red. It's a much improved design from last season. This one is nice. It looks like Barcelona. Hopefully they play like Barcelona if you're a Crystal Palace fan. I'm giving it a yeah. Everton. Boy, this is horrible. They're with Umbro, and I don't know what Umbro were thinking when they designed this kit. It's a blue strip with navy blue panels under the arms, which just stand out. They don't need to stand out like that. And then on the shoulders, they've got the iconic double-rimmed sleeves, which Umbro's returned this season. Basically, this kit looks like it's a Sunday League strip made by Kovo Sports Apparel. I think it's terrible. I don't think Rooney's going to like this kit. The away kit's much better, but still, this is a nah from me. Huddersfield. They unveiled this kit at the same time as they unveiled Aaron Moy. And what they've done, a lot of people have criticised this design, but for me, I think it's beautiful. I think it's a daring design with the half-tone gradient stripes. The red button on the collar is unusual, but I think a team that hasn't been in the Premier League, I think it's a bold statement, and they're going to be recognised, something that Huddersfield need, considering they're such a small team. I like it. It's a yeah from me, but I do understand why some people have a distaste for this kit. Leicester, they're another one with a Puma kit, and I don't think there's been this many Puma kits in the Premier League. Their strip has this pinstripe print in it. I think it's nice. It's clean, it's classy. Plus they've got gold details on the sleeves. It's a yeah from me. Liverpool. This kit is an inspiration from their 1970s strips. It's a darker red, more of their traditional red. And they got white on the collar and sleeves, plus a 125-year anniversary crest. I think this is the best design kit New Balance have made. The home kit is a definite yeah. The away kit pays homage to the 1995 away kit, and it's got green and white on it. I give that a yeah as well. But let's not talk about the third kit. I mean, the bright orange. Didn't they learn last year that the highlighter green doesn't work? And now they've got a highlighter orange? That's a nah. Manchester City. This is probably the only kit that looks decent with the Nike Vapor template. It's a return to the traditional sky blue jersey with white shorts. And I think this kit is a much improved performance from last season, where they had that navy blue on their shoulders, which I didn't really like. This here is the best kit Nike have made. It's a yeah. Manchester United. Last year's kit was one of the worst United kits I've ever seen. Didn't like the half dark red, half light red. Didn't like the 3 Adidas stripes going down the side. This season is like Arsenal. It's more of a classy look. It does draw comparisons to the last kit Nike made for United in 2014-2015 with the button-up collar. I like it. It also includes all three United colours, the red, white and black, on the sleeves. We'll also talk about their third kit, which pays tribute to the United Trinity statue, which consists of George Best, Dennis Law and Sir Bobby Charlton. It's all silver, which represents the trophies that United win, the silverware, and it's got the statue on the bottom of it. Apparently it was designed by fans. I give both of these kits a yeah. Newcastle United have shown over the years that it's easy to stuff up a black and white striped kit. I mean, it's something that you can't stuff up, but Newcastle have found ways to stuff it up. This season though, it's more of a traditional look, plain, simple, and it celebrates their 125-year anniversary. So they got a crest that represents that. I like it. It's clean. The only disappointment is the sponsorship at the front, but as around the world, there are heaps of kids that are ruined by sponsorships. I'm giving it a yeah. Southampton's kit is replica of the 1980s Southampton kit. Unfortunately, that kit should not make a comeback in the 21st century. I don't like it. It looks a bit like the Crystal Palace kit of last season. I don't like it. I'm giving it a nah. Stoke City. Have they even changed their kit in the past 5 years? It's the same design every year. This club does not move forward. But in saying that, they've ensured that they don't make any massive stuff-ups to their kit. It's a simple red and white striped Guernsey, and it's got blue, white and red on the collar. I think I'll give it a yeah, because we have seen, as with Sunderland's kit this season in the EFL, that you can stuff up a red and white striped Guernsey. So I'm giving it a yeah. Swansea. Last season they had one of the best kits in the world with that all-white strip. Unfortunately, this year's doesn't live up to that. I don't like the black collar. It's an unusual shape. I'm not a fan of that, but I do like their away strip. It's inspired by Welsh colours, so it's all red with green. You could mistake that for a Welsh national kit. That's how good it is. So I love that. I'm giving that a yeah, but the home jersey, I'm giving a nah. Tottenham are another team who have joined the Nike brand, and I'm just going to say, Nike, what have you done? You've ruined the Tottenham Guernsey. The Tottenham design is the Chelsea away kit design. It's the same top. The only difference is it has blue stripes instead of purple stripes, which is on the Chelsea kit. I don't like it. It's too plain, as all of the Nike kits are, apart from the Man City one. The away kit's much better, and so far has sold more than the home kit at the official Tottenham store. I'm giving the away kit a yeah, but the home kit a nah. Watford. They've joined Adidas after Dry World went bust, and it's a decent kit. It's got the 3 red stripes on the side. It's got a red collar. As we know, their kit is yellow. I think it's a decent first up attempt, and I'm giving it a yeah. West Brom. Known for their beautiful away kits, but this season doesn't live up to that. The away kit, which is made by Adidas, is a lot like the Nike template of last season with the different coloured sleeves. It's all white with red on the sleeves. I'm not a fan of it, giving that a nah. And their home jersey, I've never really liked. I just don't like the colours in that, so I'm giving that a nah as well. And the final team we'll look at is West Ham. I don't like the home strip. I don't like the chevron design with the darker claret. I'm giving that a nah. But I love their away kit. I think it's the best one in the league. It's the first ever black West Ham away kit. And the black with turquoise looks brilliant together. It's like a midnight kind of feel. Oh, you could wear that as a t-shirt, walking around in jeans. I think that's great, and I'm giving that a yeah. And that's a wrap for our Yeah or Nah EPL Kit segment. Subscribe to us below or follow us on Facebook and Twitter.